Well, the weather is warming up. Pretty soon we're going to be getting into those swimsuits, and we want to look our best. But we don't have all the time in the world to just be at the gym and, you know, eating, you know, chicken and rice all the time. Yeah. But we try our best. And Jen Rhoades is here with us from Renegade Fitness to talk about ways that we can get those really good workouts in and, you know, just do the best we can with the time that we have.
Exactly. We're all busy, whether it's kids, work, life activities. The time is short, so how do we create the most effective time in the gym, whether that's at home or, again, in a gym. So when we're talking about changing our body, first and foremost, it's always consistency with eating and exercise.
It's both.
It's both. But we're going to talk about the fitness side and talking about kind of full body workouts. So when we're going in, again, you don't have time to just have an arm day, a leg day, a back day, a chest day. We don't have that time. So we're looking 2-3 days a week, maybe 4 days full body. So we're going to have you start split squat. You know, legs and the back side are all the rage right now.
Yes.
So just taking the back leg. Some people struggle with where they're supposed to be in a split squat. So sometimes it's helpful. Start in a kneeling position. You're at 90-90, and then push through this back toe. Come straight up from there, and that's where you're going to work from.
Okay.
And then it's just dropping straight down and up out of that.
Okay.
So a split squat, the feet will stay in place, not stepping back into it. That would be a lunge. And again, we're kind of getting the most bang for the buck because we're getting quads, we're getting
the back
glutes,
side.
we're getting all kinds of things. Yeah, multiple muscle groups at one time is the best way to go. So you would do right side and left side in that one set.
Okay, and how many would we do? How many reps would we do?
For most, around like an 8 to 12 a side is going to be a good rep range.
Okay, and we would do both sides.
Do both sides,
both legs. Okay.
All right, and now we're going to bring you to the bench for a one-arm row, and I'm going to give you a heavier dumbbell for your row. So one knee, one arm, same arm and knee are going to go on the bench, and then that allows you to kind of just get in a flat position there. Perfect.
Am I good?
And then, as you row back, think about leading with the elbow, and then returning back to the side. Yeah, things we're looking for here too, shoulders squared off, hips squared off. And again, same rep range. We're just talking general exercise purpose here, and then watch coming too far up into your neck.
Oh, okay. So like more back.
Look at that.
Okay.
Beautiful. And again, a right and left with this. And we would just superset this. You would go between those two exercises 3 or 4 times through, again, kind of using our time efficiently. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Now we're going to bring you into. I'm going to have you sit on the bench.
Okay.
We're going to work the shoulders.
Something tells me it's not going to be so easy, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to take both of those. It's called the Seaa Press, so kind of like you would see just an overhead press, but as one is going down, the other is going to be going up. Okay, so just a different variation, of that shoulder press. Just think ribs over hips, staying tall there.
Good posture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And again, we can stay similar rep range, 8 to 10.
And this will get your heart rate up too.
Yes. And again, when we're pairing exercises together, we have less downtime in between. So again, we're going to get that cardio aspect out of our lifting as well. Okay. So you can put those down. Now we're going to pair that with the back side of the body for glider. They're called eccentric leg curls. So we're going to lay on our back. Heels are going to go in the center of these. Again, a lot of people have furniture movers. A lot of gyms now have these, or you can use paper plates. You could use a towel on a hardwood floor.
That would work.
So you have some options for this depending on where you're working out. So we're going to bridge up. Now we have glutes going, hamstrings are going to help us. You're going to lower out so you can't go anymore. Drop your hips and then reset that. Bring it back in. So we're focusing on, this is kind of the easier portion.
Yes.
Now, if you felt really good here, you can then keep the hips up
and bring them back in.
Bring them back in with the hips staying up. Yes, there's different levels.
Trying to keep them up is.
So again, we're working multiple muscle groups here. We are getting core, glutes, hamstrings. And again, if you're feeling this in low back, just kind of reset and really focus on lifting through the glutes and hips first and foremost.
Okay.
All right. So we have those 2 things and our last superset, last 2 exercises. We're going to do a push-up and then a core movement. I know. Everybody loves push-up. I'm actually going to have you start your push-up on the bench. Because a lot of times push-ups aren't that easy,
They're
right?
not.
They're hard.
I've only ever been able to do them on my knees, I feel like, and sometimes on
and
an
that gets a
incline.
bad rep. On your knees is fine. It's just a modified. It's not a girl or boy. I see plenty of boys doing bad push-ups. So using a bench, a couch, a barbell, something to incline is very helpful in this. And you got it set up perfectly. And you're just aiming your chest for the center of your hands or towards that bench, and then we're coming up from there. So that's going to allow you to build that core strength that it really takes to complete a push-up well, and your arms look perfect.
Oh, good. I'm doing them right.
They're coming down almost like an arrow to the body versus a T. Go ahead and rest if you want. So that's where a lot of people will set their arms up, and they'll do push-ups, and you'll see the arms out here looking like a T. I would say you want it to look like an arrow.
Okay.
And then that's just going to put you in a better position. But it's fine to start on the knees, build up that strength, and then starting with an incline helps incorporate that core that sometimes is lacking in a push-up.
Yes. Okay.
And then to finish the core, last one, we're going to lay on our back. Yeah. So a hollow hold is another core variation. So I'm going to have you, I say, bring everything kind of up together to start. And you want to find where you're holding in the core muscles and able to breathe without feeling like your belly's pushing out. So a good exhale, get the abdominals flat. Especially postpartum, we don't want any kind of tissue poking up. And then you can adjust how high your arms and legs are to make it easier, and the further out, the harder. And you're gonna hold working from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. You can even do 10 at a time, 10 seconds, 3 times through. Find where you're comfortable, you can hold it effectively, and then go from there.
The shake is real. The shake is real. All right, so there we go. You know, you go through those, 8 to 10 reps, a few sets for each
3 to 4
one.
sets of each, usually starting maybe 3 sets of each, so you're doing each one 3 times, and then you can always work up from there, adding a 4th set on week 4 or 5 of something.
Whew, okay, good bang for your buck, good efficient workout. I'm out of breath, I'm feeling good. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We'll have more Good Day right after this.